Welcome to Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment, starring G from the Shop and Mark Walter Ward. Please subscribe to us on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts from. What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Superfax Show, Superfax Network. Tonight we're joined by a very special guest, your man Dog. How you doing today, brother?
Wolf, your man Dog, we in the building. My man Mark Ward, man. Shout out. I'm doing well, bro. How you?
I appreciate it. I'm doing good. Man, we ain't seen each other, spoke to each other since what, like 1998 or some shit?
Hell yeah, man. It's been a long time. Definitely.
And I was having memories of that because, you know, your newest single, everybody go check it out on Spotify or wherever, streaming everywhere, make it happen. You know, in the general, you said you was coming up smoking boat with Lil Yogi and Shellbuck. And, you know, that brought back memories like shit hearing that. I ain't up front though, brother. I ain't ever no. You was smoking boat. You was you was a very collected individual off that shit.
Yeah. I go back, man, from hanging with, just running the streets, you know, as an adolescent, 13, 14 years old. I really caught Yogi in his prime, Shellbuck, Manny, JD, Huggy, Cheek,
Teddy.
Cheyo, everybody when they used to hang together. And that's how not how I got introduced to smoking boat, but they smoked boat. And I used to sneak in and smoke with them. They let me smoke. So I remember a few, go ahead.
Oh, no, you got it.
I was going to say, I remember a few occasions when, you know, it was me, Yo, Manny, and Cheek, you know, so I kind of slid that in there, you know, all my stuff real life, man. So I got to dial it back just to, you know, bring it up to date with the good stuff.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Manny, shout out Quayla, the whole Beck family. That man, you know what.
Recipes, Yo, Ed Cheek.
Yeah, you know the Yogi joke. You know what really killed me is that, man, he was like a superhero to me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that had that much of an impact, and then now it's just like only we know about him. You know what I mean? But like he was a real live legend.
Yeah, definitely.
And that shit's just sad to me. Like I feel like sometimes when I be seeing like documentaries and shit, I be like, man, I wish there was a documentary about Yogi.
We gotta put it together, man.
But I be feeling like they'll never know. Like he used to be protecting people from getting bullied and shit. But then, you know, that was like the first time we could get all conspiracy theory and shit. But that's the first time I started noticing that media shit be fluke as shit, because they tried to make him sound all bad and that shit. And then you know other jumps we know about, like we ain't come from nowhere nice
too. They made Divock look bad too in the media.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was about to say. Like, unfortunately, we know what really happened in many things that when you heard it on the news or read it in the paper, that shit was not how it really was at all.
Right.
That shit. And then you remember you know, one of my strongest memories of you. I used to meet Jay and ball with him in the morning on Sundays and Saturdays all the time. And then we got done and we was like walking to his house to get a drink, and we ran into you. And that band was Super Dave. You probably might not even remember this, but you remember Super Dave, the cop?
Yeah, hell yeah. Can't forget Dave Fowler, man.
So Super Dave pull up on us. And you know, me and you ain't never be around each other too much except if we was around a group of people. So first he gave us a look like what is me and you doing around each other? You know what I mean? And then I guess he figured Jay was a common denominator, and he made us put our hands on the car. And I ain't gonna say who or what, but somebody has some in their pocket. And Dave took that joint out and put it on top of the car. And then whoever had whatever was in their pocket just took off running on some. And then that motherfucker Dave was like, he was a fat motherfucker. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna catch you next time I see you.
Yeah. Dave wasn't chasing nobody unless he was in the car, man.
Yeah, facts. But you know, I didn't even. Were you rapping back then?
Yeah, I was freestyling like amongst the cipher, like with us, like me, Jay, you know, Tony, a couple other dudes. Like the dudes that really knew I was rapping was people like my inner circle. Like, but yeah, I rap. Like everybody really knew I rap though. Whole Force Heights. That's where I really like originated. Like as the first dude around that really rapping, man.
Yes.
And then Cloyd came around. You know, your boy Roy. He came around, and then he was doing like, you know, he had a little bit. they got the little J record thing with their cousin Troy brother. So they kind of like had a little more inspiration going on with he kind of knew he had a chance, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of inspired me, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Now I
thought
feel
if
you.
he had a
Yeah.
chance, I had a chance too, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But that's kind of like times where I kind of got into writing my first music, really sitting down and writing a song because I wanted, you know, utilize that opportunity if I had a chance. But, you know, they was on heavy music back then.
Was you hip to Question Mark Asylum?
Yeah.
You know they shot a video in Birchwood, right?
Nah.
Yeah, that one hit song they had, some of it's in Birchwood. Look it up. Yeah, that was like a proof of concept that people could make it rapping from around. I mean, PG been having people a little bit, just not like that. I mean, I was
No, I'm
telling
talking about Forest Heights.
Oh yeah. Shit,
we don't got nobody. But yeah, you know, DMV always been popular for something, you know, as far as like music. You know, we always had I came up on the Section 8 mob. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest thing rapping when I came up.
Shout out Section 8 mob. You know, they run a high profile limousine service now, right? Or at least a couple of them do. Yeah. It's dope. Down in Atlanta. Yeah, man, I remember they had the promo with the motherfuckers walking around with the 8 balls. You know, and then it was nonchalant, all that good shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you start, you know, I know you know nonchalant 5 o'clock in the morning.
Most definitely.
Yeah. See, I never knew you was in a rap like that. You knew I was in a rap like that.
I knew you was hip. You had a lot of CDs and music and stuff. You was hip.
Because I mean, you definitely weren't shy, but I don't know. Like I ain't never know none of that shit, bro. I knew like you was out there like your name is fitting. Your rap name is fitting because you definitely got off the porch early.
And that's how, I mean, Dog came in I kind of got that from I bred dogs. I was the first like dude, little young dude.
I remember
that bred dogs. I always kept a pit. Princess, my dog name was Princess. And then we had pits after that, the white dog, Ice. So that's how I became B-Dog. But your man Dog came from some other type of situation or, you know what I'm saying, coming. Whereas, you know, as time went by, you know what I'm saying, probably like in my late teens now, probably like almost 20. And I done had conversations within the hood with you know, individuals. So we kind of like not hanging, everybody not hanging or whatever. We got our own little circles and stuff. So a common friend that was familiar with us hanging, me and somebody hanging before, happened to come around and they say, you know, having a little general conversation, they say, oh, what's up with B? And the person he talked to, like, B who? You know what I'm saying? So, like, B, your man Dog. And so he like, ain't my man, that's your man. And so the person, like, you know what I'm saying, damn, well, you know what I'm saying, kind of sensed something.
Right.
And then of course they coming back to me, man. I ain't did nothing to nobody. Everybody who fuck with me going, man, they don't feel something right, man. They coming on the streets, man. Straight up, Joe. They coming straight to me.
You definitely had mad love.
So my name,
I'm actually gonna say
derived from that. You know what I'm saying? But anything I got now, just because I remain solid, man. Straight up.
Did y'all reunify? Because this would have been after I left. I'm unaware of all this.
Nah, I really anything happened in the hood, I left in the hood, man. And no, I'm in the hood often.
I'm not gonna get into no specifics, but you know, there was a situation involving a person in common, and I appreciated it how you never let it affect other people related to that person in common.
I'm not even hip that quick, but man, that's just my character, man. You know.
Well, I mean,
I don't pick no sides.
I'll tell you off camera, but you did something I found to be extremely G that I've admired for decades.
Most definitely, I'm you know, I appreciate you.
But you know, everybody don't know Forest Heights and shit. So you know, we is here about your music. When did you start recording?
I started recording, I'm gonna say like 98, 99 maybe.
Oh, so I just missed it.
Yeah, I started recording with Lex, man. I know you're familiar with Lex. Lex D. Shout out to Lex D. Block Rocker Music, OCE. You know,
Light skinned cat used to have long hair.
yeah, you had dreads. I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. I met
And
him through
then bro, you know, like some of these cats, I forgot homeboy name, but Salim in real life, his name on face, like I don't be recognizing people's names all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if I know them by their name back then, but like you know, everybody don't look the same. And
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't seen cats since like the '90s when everybody was all like skinny and shit.
And everybody definitely on their grown men now, though. You know, everybody grown up.
So what? So you start recording, and then you you got jammed up, and that put a pause on everything, huh?
Nah, like I said, I was doing the back and forth with the ciphers. You know, we smoking after
Now, when I'm
school.
talking about when you jammed
Or
up, you talk about like when you was an adult, you went to prison.
yeah, that when I went to prison, I ain't go to prison till did time till about 2012.
How hard was it to come back to rapping after that, or was it like more motivated? I've seen cats go in so many different directions. I'd be curious as to the mind state.
Man, you know, with me, I'm new breed, man. I'm naturally unique. So I'm the complete opposite, man. I go to prison or I get time enough where I'm logged in. I'm getting some work accomplished, man. I'm probably gonna be writing. You know what I'm saying? Either catching up on something that I ain't have done, as well as you know what I'm saying, doing something new. Like this music ain't my life, man, but my life just happened to be music. I mean, I don't do it on no schedule. It's just get done, man.
What you used to do other than write music? Like, was you reading books and shit? Was you into working out? Like
As
me,
far as when
I got super into working out, and I mean, I don't know if you read, if you knew I used to read a lot of books, but when I was locked up, I super read a lot of books, like 3 a week and shit.
I read a few books, but nothing real technical, man. You know, of course I read the Bible front to back.
Yeah, yeah.
Studied a few other religions just through brothers I was politicking with. Um, I was never into working out sports real heavy, but I definitely stayed in the court on the handball court. You know, I play,
Shit, you used to be able to
but
run fast. I tell you that. I tell you that much.
yeah, most definitely when it's time, man. You know, but man, prison, man, I lay back in jail or prison, whatever, man. It's just, man, I seen this thing on somebody mentioned like a post or a clip or whatever about DMX, man, which was funny. It might even been Swiss Beats, man. He mentioned like when DMX went to prison, right? It was like he was getting away. Like he did so much, was so active in the streets, man. Like when he finally went to prison, it was like a vacation.
Yeah.
And swear on my life, man. Same way, man. Like, so I never had a problem with the music when I went in. When I came back, as always, I had something extra.
Hey, let me ask you something in relation to DMX. You know, like ain't nobody making fun of him for being no crackhead or nothing like that. But you remember how we used to look at crackheads. So did your opinion on that shit change? Like, did you start having sympathy?
On what?
I mean, like, bro, like you remember how it used to be if you got labeled a crackhead back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, let
And
me
now
tell
it's
you something.
like that's it's just a disease or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm about to share something with you. DMX not my idol or nothing like that, and I really look up to Slim like in a way where my brand, your man dog, um has been solidified through him, man. As far as like he inspired me to really stand on being a dog, man. I had the lifestyle of him, like abandonment, homelessness with my dog. My dog out here with me. You know what I'm saying? When I got left home, I walked out of my house. My father kicked my dog out behind me.
Bro,
We was in the
you
streets,
don't remember,
homes. You
I
know what I'm
remember
saying?
going to the park in the morning to practice, and you was sleeping on the bench with the dog.
Yeah,
And
man, I'm
it was
out here.
cold outside too. Like that ain't no capping.
Man,
That's real
on
live.
everything, man. I broken Mike Hatchett, man. Rest in peace. It's father van one day. Drink broke down. They wasn't using that drink. I broken that drink and slept, man. I
Brown
did
jump.
things. Nah, it was
Brown
great.
jump.
It was a great drink with the hot
Hey, let me
top.
ask you something though. Is that how you knew about that little shed y'all used to take girls to?
Nah,
You
nah,
know what I'm
nah.
talking about?
We used to run all through them drinks around the hood. Had little locations.
Man,
But nah,
I remember you and Jay took me up in the jump to smoke
you
one
did
time,
have,
and you was like, "Don't touch the wall."
yeah. Wow, man.
I totally forgot about that shit.
Yeah, we had some good times, man, in the hood, man.
Oh yeah, like that shit used to be fun for real.
Yeah.
It'd be mostly if you wasn't shook, it'd be mostly fun, then a little dangerous, then mostly fun, then a little dangerous.
Yeah, that was the life.
How is it now? Like, because I ain't been back for a
It's
minute.
changed a lot, man. It's a lot of
Like the harbor and shit, right?
yeah, I'm just talking about as far as the neighborhood period. It's really done diversified as far as got real diverse with multicultural, which is
Really?
good, man. Yeah. It's kind of like outweighed, you know what I'm saying, what it
So
used to
if I
be.
was growing up there now, would I be Mark or would I still be white boy Mark?
You'll be marked by now, man. Yeah.
It ain't all like that though. It was like 9 marks in our motherfucker. There
You're
was
not the
boxing Mark,
minority.
fat
You're
Mark.
not the minority. You wouldn't probably be the minority no more, man.
Damn, it's like that. That's crazy.
But yeah.
Hey, speaking of DMX,
I'll be the minority.
Damn, that's wild. I never would have thought that.
Yeah.
Speaking of DMX, like I definitely don't think copy him or nothing. But listen to your music. Reach for the Stars reminded me of DMX like a motherfucker in a different way, like with that hopefulness.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you must have had a real solid response to that, like in person, like people telling you live, like because that's just inspirational for real. And like
Reach for the Stars.
Yeah, because like I don't lie about music. Like if I like something and I say that, I don't say I like shit I don't. And I really like that jump. Like I could see that shit being like a boxer theme song, some shit they play on the UFC embedded, ain't that type shit.
I appreciate that, man. I need to start reaching for some placements, man, with it though too. That's actually my aunt's favorite song. Like an older person, like my father too. They like that hook. You know what I'm saying? It got that Earth, Wind and Fire feel, that old reach for the star. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, actually, man, let's talk about that track. I wrote that first verse for my son, actually. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to rap with a youth at that time when I wrote that verse. But he just wasn't ready to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? It fit me in a way, but at the same time, like I said, I wrote that for I wanted to rap with the youth, man.
I mean, bro, you you're reaching for the stars now, and when you was young or whatever, if you made mistakes or whatever, like it wasn't many options, and at least you went hard at what you was doing. Like you reached for the stars.
So yeah, I just generalized it though. You know what I'm saying? Everything related to me, but I just did it. Like I said, I wanted to add that though to show that I really had an aim for that. You know what I'm saying? But I still wanted to be inspirational, and it moved. It moved. Drake Pump.
Yeah, now I see you got a few songs that got 5-digit streams. I mean, just on one service. So that's what's up. The question I would have for you though is like, what man? Where's the music? You should put, man. This shit is good. You should be flooding it.
I'm trying, man. I move. I try
You a
to network
perfectionist?
with. Nah, I'm not a perfectionist, but I as far as what the more
releasing
music?
the music, like a lot of times when people don't release a lot of music, it's because they too much of a perfectionist.
Nah, it's not that. It's just
or
not.
Is there somewhere else where there's a bunch of your music at, like on SoundCloud or something? Because on
Spotify,
Spotify, you got what, like 9 songs?
On Spotify, it's like 30 songs on there, but it's like 5, 6 from the EP, and then it's something on there. But If you go to SoundCloud, there's some older music on there, but that's pretty much mixtape. I don't do mixtape music no more. That's why
Or
you don't hear a whole lot of music from me. You know what I'm saying?
you was selling mixtapes back when people was buying CDs and shit?
Yeah, I definitely was. Gangsta Humanitarian. I had one called Mixtape Volume More.
That shit was some good money, wasn't it?
Like 98, like about 90, 2000, 98, 99, 2000. Had the Underdog. I really ain't make no money, man. Really ain't generate no buzz, anything. Like I just wasn't proactive with it. I didn't know the business, man. I just was knew how to rap, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
You just want to make
Like,
music.
yeah, I just wanted to make music. That came from listening to them Clue mixtapes, Who Kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. But yeah, I came up off of Wu-Tang, man, Spice One, MC8, stuff like that. It really was no
all that
down
rap a
south.
lot shit. We was definitely
Yeah,
listening to that rap a
I
lot
was
shit.
say a lot of rap a lot. I would say it was no down
Four
south
Boys.
other than them.
Yeah. We didn't even. I just thought them as like Texas people. I didn't even really consider it like.
Yeah.
Country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I never looked at them like that.
Yeah, now I feel you. So what did like? I ain't gonna lie. I lamed out on a lot of that shit at first. Like Outkast, I like the first album, but then when they started like rapping about that crazy shit, I ain't feel. I love it all now. But like I used to lame out on motherfuckers like unless they was rapping gangster shit. I wouldn't even listen to no other shit.
Yeah, I gravitated to a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Fu-Schnickens, De La Soul, Daz Effects. Man, I remember a lot of music, man.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You used to be with JB, right?
Nah, not so. I just learned music.
He was the one that used to put me on the.
I learned a lot of music through JB though. Killer
Yeah.
Army, like I learned stuff through JB a whole lot, man. But yeah, that's not really how I learned music.
See, I used to, because I was always at the basketball court, right? And he walked back from Discount Mart, and he always copped like a tape or a CD or some shit.
Yeah,
you know
I think my first tape I copped from Eastover, man, was a Tech Nine. It was a Tech Nine,
the Angelic
CD. Man, it was Absolute Power, man. I remember that.
You fuck with Tech Nine? Tech Nine underrated.
I do, man. Wade was underrated. He can't be underrated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was another one of my dudes I looked up to for being, you know what I'm saying, just staying in my lane and not, you know what I'm saying, being like everybody else, man.
You know you ain't never much try to copy nobody.
Not ever, man. Not in the streets or music.
What you got the Kevin Durant jersey on?
Yeah, feel I pulled something hometown out for us, man.
PG County. You be watching basketball like that?
Nah, here and there. I watch, but I'm not no fanatic.
Got you. So what's the next move with the music? What you told me you was about to go to Texas?
Yeah, I just booked the show in Texas, Cinco de Mayo, downtown Texas. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just trying to get on the stage and do my thing, man. So I can get that footage, run it back home and, back to the label and get it up, get that footage out there, man,
Y'all be signing other artists, or the labels is just you? What's it looking like?
It's just me. New Breed Entertainment. It's definitely solidified,
Oh yeah, so you got like the LLC and all that, right?
Yeah. Yep. But it's just me, man. I'm not interested in signing somebody. I figure I'm carrying the label, man. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always looking. I'm a A&R as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely always looking, but what I'm looking for, raw talent, man. That's naturally unique. You know what I'm saying? They got to fit in. I ain't trying to do too much artist development, man.
So what you think of this phony, DC drill shit?
I ain't with it.
Nah?
Not at all. I don't know nothing about it, man.
Yeah.
I tune in to see what's good to collab with somebody that's creditable, but I don't really listen to a lot of music, man. If any at all, you know what I'm saying? You hear the music in my background, that's my little cousin, man. I mean, he might keep me in tune, but I ain't I don't listen to music, man. I barely have enough time to stay focused and get what I need to get done with my own stuff. So
You
that we
know,
trying to stay focused.
I feel you. Plus, I mean, it's too much music to listen to. Like, could nobody
It
keep up with
is.
all the music that come out. Like back in the day, you could listen to like every like you said Spice One in the year 2000. It was easy as fuck to listen to every song Spice One ever released. Now
Mhm.
that should be hard as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I used to like a lot of pop, man, too.
Yeah,
Like
hell
pop.
yeah.
I like pop.
Shit, Pop, Big, all that good shit. What
Yeah.
y'all used to think about me?
But we should think about you as
Yeah,
far
cause
as what I mean, I'm an individual, man. You know what I'm saying? So if we ever hung or you know what I'm saying, solo, you was cool with me, man.
oh
If
yeah,
I
not, not
ain't
not not
show
not like that, but like I was unique. I mean, it wasn't no other way. I don't think I was ever at the park when there was another white person there, unless
yeah,
Crooked Neck Brenda walked by or the cops
yeah,
came.
yeah.
So
Nah, you
I just
cool,
like
man.
looking back now, I'm like, man, I must have
I,
used to geek motherfuckers out.
I wouldn't see that I wouldn't imagine that you'd be here, man, doing your thing, man. Well,
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
being a place that you've been, you know what I'm saying, doing what you do, man. I would have never foreseen that, you know what I'm saying, this is what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what you had a passion for. But if I sit and think about it, damn, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
well, I mean, I got jammed up too, bro, and I ain't never gonna be able to get a job unless it's like some Walmart shit, and I ain't doing that shit. So there was no other
Okay.
lane for me. I had to create them to just like, I mean, I don't know about your paper or nothing, but you creating a lane for yourself in music. So basically it's the
Yeah.
same approach because you get that F on your chest and your chances ain't what they was.
Yeah.
Especially I mean I don't know about you and you don't guys say nothing. But, I got jammed up for a drug shit and like man like even shit like getting federal services. You know if you got a felony conviction, you ain't eligible for them shits like EBT.
Right.
College loans. Like if you got a drug felony, you're not eligible for that shit. Like I've applied
Right.
for shit. Like I ain't gonna front. I probably need mental health help, and I applied for that shit. And the lady was like, "You would have been better off if you murdered somebody because we can't give the shit out to people that got drug convictions. But
Mm-hmm.
violent crime, you good. You can get all them federal aid programs, go student loan, all that shit. But I mean, so point being, I mean, I ain't trying to say I'm better than nobody else beneath me, but I ain't trying to work at Walmart for 30 years. You feel me?
Right. Nah, I know what you're saying. You got
Uh,
here's some opportunities though. It definitely need better reform. And things for reentry, man. Even for
uh,
felons, man. It's certain ways they allow us, ex prisoners to come back into to society, man. It's kind of inhumane, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look how they treat some of the veterans, man. Man, but I'm gonna leave
terrible.
it there. I'm gonna leave it there, man. I mean,
Well, I mean, real quick though, like that is a good point though, because parole and probation is a trap in and of itself.
in a sense, yeah,
I mean, bro, like
man.
I had that shit out Virginia, right? So
I had it.
check this out.
I've
I
been
ain't
on.
never. Okay.
Go ahead.
I,
No, go ahead.
I ain't never popped dirty once for nothing. The whole time I was on bond, none of that shit. Like I never had no recorded dirty urine. They made me go to this drug treatment, suspended my license. I ain't never drive, so that was irrelevant. But they made me go to this drug class once a week, right? And the shit let out 10 minutes after the bus. This is down Richmond Highway. For people who don't know, it's like a main road in Northern Virginia. And I couldn't get home unless I walked like 30 miles or got somebody to give me a ride twice a week.
30 miles though.
Yeah, from where I lived, I wasn't because I wasn't. It was way up in Fairfax, and
Dang.
the bus stopped running at 7:20, and the class got out at 7:30, like on purpose though. And like they used to do some dirty shit, bro. Like they try to catch people because everybody in their first 6 months of again released in Virginia back then wasn't allowed to drive, right? And they knew people couldn't get to the meetings on the bus, so they'd have motherfucking POs in the parking lot, and the car leaned back trying to see if any of their clients drove up to the shit because motherfuckers would drive without the license, so go back to prison for not going to the drug treatment. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, and then what the fuck you supposed to do?
Yeah, VA wicked though, man. And that's a whole nother creature, man.
Yeah.
Especially with crime and how they deal with things, man. I don't even operate out there, man.
Yeah, man, I didn't even know that shit because like I ain't go to VA much when I was living there. But when I moved to VA for a few years, when nobody want to come out there to Armstead, none of them, but when nobody, they'd be like, nah, bro, you gotta come to Maryland.
Man, that's a law, man. You don't go to VA, man, acting stupid.
Yeah, nah, no bullshit. Well, shit. Before we get out of here, you got anything to promote? Any information?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, stay tuned, man. I'm trying to get this website together, man. You know, that's the hub. Everything else is supposed to be the spoke, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that hub, man. This Instagram, all this stuff shut down, man. Y'all done. We done. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned, man, on my Instagram. For updates, details. At your man dog, YMAN_DOG. Hashtag 301 Dingo. Put it in, man. Follow it. Check it out. Driving Them Crazy. Singles coming out April 16th. It's on a Friday. Get that video coming shortly. A couple weeks after, man. We doing it big, man. If y'all can make it, video gonna be in that Oxon Hill vicinity, man. We're gonna keep y'all posted, man. Like I said, stay tuned. Shout out to Mark, man. Hey, shout out to man G from the shop, man. Y'all know what it is. It's all love, man. We in the building. Dog, it's New Breed Entertainment, man. Your man dog, man. Stay tuned. Log in, man. Set the notifications, everything, dog. We going up, man. And it's our time. So pay attention. And one thing, you don't know this dude named Jerry from around Forest Heights. He live on my old street on Creek. When I worked at the shop, man, this when I was promoting the mixtape, Gangsta Humanitarian. I'm gonna say like 2009, something like that. He was at the shop when I worked at the shop, man. He was like, we had to talk, man. It was just me and him. I was letting him listen to the music. He was like, came back and had seen me one day. He was like, man, that music you let me listen to, man, why? Like, man, you know, man, if you keep this up, man, he said, man, this city can be yours, man. And I'm like, man, this my city anyway. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. But, man, hey, it's that time, man. If you check one of the songs I was coming, man, on the EP called Trophies, just say, man, on the intro, man, I need to get a little statue on that pedestal down Eastover by Popeyes. You dig? Man, we gonna make this shit happen, man. Like, stay tuned. My man Mark Ward, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
No doubt, man. It's good to see you and good to see that you're doing well, man. Thanks for coming on. Man,
I'm coming down Dallas, man. Let me know how close you are. I'll get with you, man.
All right, that's a bet. Well, shit. Thank you, brother. Mark Waldo Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network.
It's good, and then it's kind of fun. It's like staying up after bedtime when you're still just a kid. Your love is 2 for 1. It's sweet, and then it's kind of fun. It's like a whole lot of good things roll up into one candy like love.
The Superfacts Network, home of Jump Pop, SDE, and the Superfacts Show, now available on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts from. Come check out St. Laz, G from the Shop, and Mark Waldo Ward.